Here is every single thing that I made as a private chef who traveled to Palm Springs to be with my clients for the week. Travel events are super fun, but it is pretty much working 12 to 15 hours straight. So buckle up because it's a long day. I got myself out of bed around like 5:15, and I was feeling so puffy this morning. So I put some eye patches on as if that would help me, and I don't think it did. This house that we're staying at is so insane. I mean, look at the backyard. They have like a man-made lake and this beautiful pool. It's gorgeous. And I definitely can't complain when I'm cooking with that backdrop. Breakfast this morning was super simple. This was our first day there, and everyone had a lot to do to get ready for the week. We had an event there where we hosted like 80 people. So getting ready for that, there was a tent, there was an event space, so everyone was very busy. I made bacon, which I always bake in the oven at retreats just because it's so much easier and it turns out perfect every time. I did little sausage links, and then we did some scrambled eggs, breakfast potatoes, and I was working here on a fruit platter, and that's my little kiwi hack if you want to remove the skin. I know some people eat the skin, but most of my clients do not like that. Here's what the platter looked like when it was done. You guys know I love beautiful colors, and that certainly delivered. Here's the bacon, perfectly crispy, and it literally makes no mess. It doesn't even sputter in the oven. And then I have an oven preheated to 200 to keep that warm while I finish up the eggs. I do the eggs absolutely last because you don't want to keep those warm for too long. And I did some gluten-free toast with some cream cheese on the side, and that was breakfast. After I cleaned up from breakfast, I hit the road to go get myself some coffee, and I picked up the groceries for the rest of the day and then tomorrow's breakfast. Planning grocery runs during the day when I'm at these retreats is probably one of the hardest parts because once you finish one meal, it's kind of time to start prepping for the next, but fitting in the time to get the groceries is really important, obviously. Breakfast wrapped up around like 8:39, and then lunch is served at noon. So just thinking about the timing of all of that it's kind of tight. I started prep as soon as I put all the groceries away, and I did all of the chopping of the veggies first to get that out of the way, and then I put everything on baking sheets, seasoned it, and then all of those veggies take around the same time to cook. I marinated some meat right away when I got back from the store, so it was time to start grilling it. Having a grill at retreat houses and also just dinner parties is kind of a requirement now because it's really nice to free up the oven and stove for other things and use the grill as a secondary kitchen. The menu for lunch was build your own bowls and salads with all the dressings and dips and things, and then I also put out this little trail mix bar. I think it turned out so cute. I got all the bowls and scoops from Amazon, and the ingredients are just from Costco. And what do you know, as soon as I finished cleaning up from lunch, it was pretty much time to start dinner prep, and I started by making the dessert. We were having incredible gluten-free fudge brownies. I've made these before for events and my clients at home, and they are so good and always a hit. Look how glossy the melted chocolate is. It was literally a mirror. And you're gonna have to come back for part 2. I'm so sorry I can't fit the entire day in one video.